Looking for the perfect birthday or anniversary gift or a special date night? Well, then you need Zodart, Seattle's only exotic car rental company. Visit Zodart.com to book an exotic special car for that very special day.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm excited about today's second date update because the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today asked in her email if she could use a fake name and remain anonymous. And that means one thing and one thing only. A fake name means she's a stripper. That's right. I'm super excited about today's second date update, fellas. She is working hard for you. She's got on her stilettos and her lycra and ready to see if she can find love. We don't know what her real name is, but she goes by Nikki when she's doing her second date update thing. So everybody, welcome to center stage, Nikki.
Ow!
What's up, Nikki?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Did I get it right? Are you a stripper? Is that why we wanted to use a fake name?
You were close. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm not a stripper. I work in a regular office.
That's right. It's Nikki from the office. Cubicle number 4. Oh, who's collating things? She's collating things on the daily, fellas, for you.
Oh, Nikki.
All right, Nikki, I'll stop.
I'm sorry.
So your email said
Okay.
that you would do the second date update if you could remain anonymous. And after reading your email, I understood exactly why you wanted to do that. Why don't you tell everybody your story?
Okay. So I went on a date with this guy who's actually my supervisor. So that's why it has to be anonymous.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't want anyone to find out that you guys went out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird now because we both worked in the same office, but now he works in a different office. He got transferred over actually like right after we went on like a date. We had had a flirtation for a while in the office, and we would talk via text a little bit. And then we went to this work party, and he actually like officially asked me out. But, you know, we didn't want to make a big thing about it. We didn't want everyone to know, so we were trying to keep it really quiet.
But you guys weren't really dating. You just went on one date, right?
Yeah, but we had like a flirtation for a while. You know, when you kind of have like a thing with someone and it's maybe is obvious, but you're trying not to make it be obvious, like in the office, but you know, you're not really supposed to like date your boss.
Yeah,
So-
it's like every time they walk by your desk, you drop a pen and be like, can you pick that up for me? Oops, sorry about that.
It's always how women flirt. We bend over a lot.
Oh, did I just pour this cup of water on my head? I'm wearing a white shirt, boss. I know how the flirting game goes in the office.
And I
I've
forgot
been
my
around an
bra
office or two
today.
in my day. So you guys actually did go out on a date, though?
Yeah, we went to dinner. We went to this kind of like hole-in-the-wall restaurant, like really small, off the beaten path.
So no one could see you and you couldn't get caught.
Yeah, which was kind of like fun. We sat like in the back. It was really romantic, actually. And we had a really nice time.
Is the place where you work, would this be like a huge deal? Would he get fired over something like this?
I mean, I don't know that he would be fired, but everyone would gossip about it. We wouldn't be able to live that down. Like, he might not lose his job. I don't know that I would want to stay working there if people found out, though.
Really?
Okay.
So how was your guys' actual date?
It was a really good date. We had a lot of fun.
What does
You're
that
in
mean?
deep.
How much
It was
fun
just
did
a
you
really
have?
good date. A lot of fun. I don't
Nice.
want It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Did your date go on until the morning time?
I'm not saying any more
I
about
think we all know the answer to that based on what you just said. All right, so how did everything end with him? What's the last time that you guys talked?
the morning after our date.
Oh, okay, so I guess we get that question answered again. All right, so what's the last thing that you guys said to each other?
Well, there wasn't a lot of talking.
Wow.
You're
You
being
guys-
vague, but you're telling us more about your date than most people do on their second date update. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
apparently you guys had a lot of pent-up tension between you two that you had to get out of the way.
So after you guys were done with all of that, how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
Well, I've called his new office like 2 times, 3 times, but I don't ever leave a message because I don't want to have to go through his assistant. I feel like then everyone would know. It would be really awkward. And I text texted him and he didn't respond. And I feel like now I'm being creepy. I feel like I'm being that girl who sends like 50 messages and it's like, why aren't you texting me back? I don't want to be like that. Yeah. So I kind of stopped doing that.
So, I mean, when you guys were hanging out, was there talk about like, oh, I've waited so long to be with you? Or did it feel more like just a crazy hookup night?
No, it didn't feel like a crazy hookup night. There wasn't like a whole serious, like, I would like to date you now conversation. But we definitely had a conversation about how nice it was to be able to spend time with each other outside of the office. Mm-hmm. We both said that we really had enjoyed like spending time together and that we would like to do again. But now I can't get a hold of him. So, that's why I came to you guys because, I don't know, maybe he didn't mean any of that when he said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right,
I meant it when I said it.
We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, and I promise I will keep your name anonymous. Nikki, you have my word. And if there's one thing I have, it's my honor, unlike Nikki, who's lying to us about her name in the second date update. Okay, hang on, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update. If you're just joining us, Nikki is on the phone. Quote, Nikki, end quote. Because that's not her real name. She wanted to be anonymous, so that's what we're calling her. She actually went out with her boss at work. They had a fun evening that lasted until the next morning, if you get my drift. And then after that, her boss got transferred, and he hasn't talked to her at all. So she wants to give him a call and find out what went wrong. Hey, Nikki, how much thought did you give to your alias? Like, your real name isn't Nicole, right? I mean,
That's a good question.
No.
that'd be pretty
No
funny.
worries.
Like, we talked to him, and we're like, hey, Nikki, I know that's a fake name. And he's like, oh, that's Nicole. I know Nicole very well. Okay, so you gave your alias a little more thought than that.
Yeah.
All right.
And what are we going to call him? Do we get his real name or is that a fake name too?
Can you beep it out?
Yeah, we can beep out
Okay.
his name. Or I'll start calling him Nikki, too. You guys can both be Nikki.
That
Or
would
I
be
can call
confusing.
him Nicole. Nikki and Nicole. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll start the call by beeping out his name so you don't put him on blast either, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial the phone number right now.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to please?
this is speaking. Who is this?
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Jubal?
Yeah, Jubal. I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay,
How you doing today?
I'm all right. Is this business related?
Yeah, loosely. It kind of is.
Very loosely.
You recently actually went out on a date with somebody who works for your company.
So this is not business related.
Well, I mean, it sort of is. You guys work in the same industry, and you went out on a date. Yeah. So
Honestly, I don't really feel comfortable discussing this. It's a private matter.
I know, but if I can just ask you like a couple questions, because she's just curious. She won't tell us her
You
real
have
name.
to understand, I have no idea who you are, and I
know.
can't really answer a bunch of personal questions here.
I know, but let me tell you this: you're anonymous right now, and she's anonymous too. She hasn't even given us her real name. We know her as Nikki.
What do you mean that I'm anonymous? I don't understand that.
We beeped your name out of this, so nobody will hear your
Okay.
name. I just have a couple questions for you, and then we'll let you go.
What are your questions? Because I can't really tell you a whole lot.
So this girl, Nikki, that's what we know her by. I'm sure you know her as another name. She told us about how you guys were very flirty at work, and then you ended up going out on a date and kind of spent the night together. And since then, you got transferred to like a different office, and now she can't get a hold of you. And she wants to know if she did something wrong.
No. I mean, that's the short answer. She did not do anything wrong, and she should not feel like she did do anything wrong.
Okay, is there anything that I can tell her? Or is there a reason that you haven't reached out to her?
Yes, there is a reason. I guess you could tell her that and just let her know that it's not her fault, and that this situation, I guess, is evolving. That's all I can really say.
That is so vague. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I would be going crazy if I were her right now.
So, do you like her?
I mean, this is absolutely anonymous, yes?
Yes, I promise you we will not divulge your name or any information about you. We strictly just want to know about the relationship between you two.
Okay. Yes, I like her.
Okay, so what's the problem then?
Wait, can you guys relay a message to her? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I'll tell her whatever, man.
I'll tell her
Okay.
whatever you want me to tell her.
You can tell her not to worry and just explain that I was a bit careless in the way that we initially communicated.
Wait,
What does that
what
mean?
is that?
And she'll understand that. She'll understand that.
Well, now I want to know. Because didn't you just ask her out on a date, and then you guys went on a date, and then it, had a really fun night?
It was a situation where we communicated via email, and we should not have communicated via email because we were using work emails.
Oh, so you got busted.
Yes, basically.
Oh.
I was sort of in a position where I was being vetted for a promotion, and therefore the server was being monitored, and they raised that as a red flag, and it was a very serious issue. And actions were taken, and hopefully that those actions sort of satisfied my superiors, and everything is fine now.
That's
That
crazy.
sucks.
So did you get transferred because you got caught hooking up with Nikki?
No, not because of that. I elected to get transferred as a way of sort of appeasing my superiors. There was a question of whether or not I would be fit for the promotion, and that was sort of a bargaining chip that I used. And I was not happy about having to do that, but that was sort of the one thing that could get them off my tail.
Why can't you just tell her that?
Right.
Because we still work in the same company, to continue communicating would be a disregard of that contract that I have with my superior.
My God.
So they transferred you and then told you couldn't contact her.
We work at the same company, and I have to respect that.
I hope you called your boss a C block.
Well, you can't even email her on her personal email account. That's crazy.
Honestly, I don't want to take any chances. I was told by my superiors that I was not supposed to contact her, and although we're not in the same branch, she's not on my team anymore. It's inappropriate for us to continue communicating.
That is so
Okay.
dumb, man.
So you want me to
Everybody-
tell her that your boss has found out, transferred you to another place, and told you never to talk to her again? So
No, don't say that to her. Just let her know that I am currently seeking a new job, so that may change shortly.
Oh.
You're going to find a new job just so you can date her?
I would like to. That's the hope, is that I could find a similar position, and then we could resume everything. Yeah, that's the hope.
Wow. All right.
Awesome.
I can't tell her that.
But you said you could pass a message on for me.
I can. I'm just not going to say it to her because you actually already did. She's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Nikki, are you there?
Hi. Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. I'm a little
Okay,
taken
first
off guard here.
Oh my God. I had no idea. First of all, I'm really sorry that happened, but you don't have to look for another job. That's absurd.
I mean, I can't even believe that you're on the radio. I mean, did you listen to the entire thing? Have you been listening?
I did listen to the entire thing, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
All
have
right.
any other way to get in touch with you. I kept calling and texting.
Right. Well, I guess now you know why.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to blow you off.
I appreciate that. I'm really flattered. I really am, but I feel uncomfortable about you quitting a job. We went on one date. Like, that's not a reason to quit your job so that you can continue to date me. Like, that's crazy. It's a really good promotion.
What are you doing?
It is a good promotion, but it's also a situation where I do like you, and it would be nice to at least see where that could go. And if I could find something that was similar, I'd be willing to do
Yeah, but
that.
you love this company. Like, why?
I
would
do.
you leave-
You're right. I do love the
Can't you
company.
just
That's
have- like,
that's.
what if
But
we
I
just
could
have a
also love
conversation?
another company, and I think if I could have both, then that would be desirable.
Nikki, I'm so confused. Why are you trying to talk him out of this?
Because what if then it doesn't work out? Like, what if then it doesn't work out and you quit your job for me? Because we went on one date and it was really fun.
That's.
I feel weird about that.
I understand that, but I'm not going to take some huge pay cut and do some crazy thing. But honestly, I think if this is something that we could explore, then why not do it? If I could find something that's interesting, and I mean, it's a risk, but it's a risk that I'm really willing to take if I get to date you.
Aw.
That's very sweet. That's very sweet.
Do you have any prospects right now, or you just started the job search?
I've started the job search, and I have a few leads. I'll say that.
Well, that's good.
Dude, Nikki, I mean, he sounds pretty dreamy. And you were like super into him before you heard about this.
I mean, I am really, really into him. God, I don't know what to say. I can't believe that this is what it is. Like, this is the reason. I don't know what to do. Like, it feels like this is, I don't know, it feels weird. I don't know. And nice.
Very nice.
You got a guy who's willing to quit his job for you.
I know.
I mean, listen, I'll take the lead on figuring all that out. You don't have to worry about it. Let me handle that, and then after things change, we can definitely be in touch. So I would like that.
All right. Well, I have to ask this because it's a second date update. We already kind of know the answer, but would you like to go out on a second date? We will pay for it, but not until you have new employment.
I would like that very much.
Yes.
right.
Awesome.
So cute. Will you keep us up to date on how it goes?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's a successful second date update then. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whatever your names are. I'm really happy for you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, if I was a woman, I would jump this dude's bones. Talking about today's second date update. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. We're even getting texts from people who say they were crying on their way to work.
It was really
This girl named Nikki, that is not her real name. She wanted to remain anonymous, called a guy named Craig, not his real name either. The reason is they worked together.
Yeah.
Kind of messed around a little bit. HR found out he got transferred and was told to stop talking to her or else he could lose his job.
Right.
That's why he wasn't calling her back after their date. After talking to him more, we found out that he's actually looking for another job because he wants to date her so bad. He's willing to find another job somewhere else.
That is
and once he
awesome.
finds new employment, then they can date again.
I'm already planning their wedding in my head.
It's just
They're
so-
going to have 2 kids. It's going to be a really fantastic event.
Yeah, these are one of those ones that I just love. I hope they get married and run away together.
I think we found our new morning show intern. I'm going to give that guy a job here as our intern. It sounds like he's a very high-powered executive type dude.
I think he makes a lot
But
more
he can
money.
come here and update our Facebook and get paid a little bit, and then they can date. He can have everything he wants. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
There are some second date updates that we do where I'm really pulling for the person on the phone, and today is one of those occasions because I want the guy to get a second date today. His name is Michael, and judging from his email, all of the odds were stacked against him when he went out on his date, and that's probably why he's not getting a call back.
Okay.
Michael, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Way better than you on your date.
Yeah, it was not exactly the best week.
Okay, well, hey, Jubal just painted you as the underdog, and everybody roots for the underdog, so things are already looking up.
Why don't you tell us about the girl that you want to call? What's her name?
Her name is Alicia.
Alicia?
And where'd you meet Alicia?
We met on, one of the dating apps that, a lot of people go on with, Tinder. We met on Tinder.
Okay, that's fine. There's no shame in that, Michael.
I don't know. A lot of people get really kind of judgy when I say Tinder or meet on another dating app. I mean, I like to embrace technology sometimes,
Hey, don't worry about the haters in life, Michael. You do
Embrace that technology, Mike.
Well, I did.
So what do you like so much about Alicia?
Well, not only is she beautiful, she's I don't know, I something. It was more. Like I said, I'm still embracing the app, but I mean, it takes me a while to even want to get to know somebody,
Okay.
So I just thought, wow, she's really cute. I'm gonna swipe right.
Okay, so you did that, and you guys obviously went out because you're doing a second date update right now. Why do you think she's not calling you back?
Well, before we even get to that, I gotta lay some context out so you know exactly why the date went bad. Okay? So I'm sitting kind of in a coffee shop one day, trying to get some work done, just like everybody else in, a coffee shop or drinking coffee.
All right.
And went to the bathroom, kind of left a little bit of my stuff out.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a weird setup to something that happened before the date.
Well, life's weird, right?
So
It is. It is, Michael. So
something-
why was it so weird that you went to the bathroom in this coffee shop?
No, it wasn't weird that I went to the bathroom at coffee. That was pretty normal.
Oh, good.
It was weird when I came back and I found my stuff was gone.
Oh, no. Someone stole your stuff?
Yes, they took my wallet, my personal phone. I'm using my backup phone, my old phone right now.
I mean, that sucks, but what does that have to do with the date?
Well, can't exactly pay for too much of a date if you don't have money or cards or anything, can you?
Oh.
Okay, so did you make her pay then?
Luckily, I took her to a spot that I had a gift card to.
Okay.
And everything's going great. We're talking, we're chatting. Next thing you know, end of the night comes, time to pay the bill. Waitress took a gift card, and she came back and said that I don't have enough money to cover the whole bill on there. Like, okay, well, can you put it on this card? And I put it on a backup card, which I didn't tell her this. It was my mom's credit card that I had to use.
Okay.
But it's all understandable. I mean, you got all of your stuff stolen. It's not like if you explain this story, she's going to be like, oh, screw you.
Well, they still wouldn't take it because it wasn't my name on it.
Oh, so you were trying to use your mom's credit card and it got returned to you because of that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I mean, they said that my mom needs to be there and pay with it, and she definitely wasn't there. Kind of be embarrassing if it was a date and a mom date at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
So
I
wait,
think that's
they-
the only way your date could have been worse, actually, is if your mom was there.
Yeah. Definitely. It did kind of get worse, though.
What? It got worse than them telling you you needed your mom to actually pay the bill?
Yeah, well, she had to cover the rest of the bill.
What?
And then I tried calling her Uber, and of course my card was canceled. So she had to order her own Uber.
Oh,
So she had to pay for everything, basically.
Yeah.
What was her reaction to all of this, though?
She was pissed.
She was.
I could tell in her face that she was kind of pissed.
I feel like you shouldn't even want to go out with her again, Michael. You don't want a girl who's going to be upset about something like that. You're trying. You're putting the effort in.
Yeah, but I also didn't tell her that all my stuff got stolen.
Oh.
I don't understand why you wouldn't tell her that.
Well, I thought if she found out, she'd think I'm just like a dumbass or something. Like, oh, well, you're dumb enough to put your stuff there. Blah, 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 blah. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So she
Why?
just thinks that you're just like a cheapskate trying to pay with gift cards that don't have enough money and then your mom's credit card and then...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's missing out of that is like, oh, yeah, I'm still living in my parents' basement. So...
Wait, are you, though? Are you still living in your parents' basement?
No, that was a joke.
Okay.
All right.
No, Michael, I didn't know where our boundaries were here.
It's not the basement. He's in the room next door. Right, Michael?
No, I got my own place like a year ago. So...
Nice.
I'm good.
Independent.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
I don't need your mom's approval, do I?
No.
Okay, we'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I really want Michael, who is the guy on the phone for the second date update today, I really want him to get a second date.
You do?
Yep. If you just tuned in, Michael is on the phone. He wants to call Alicia. They went and hung out at a bar, and it turns out that Michael looked like he was broke because he had a gift card, and he paid with his gift card but didn't have enough money on it. So they asked for a credit card. He had his mom's credit card, and they wouldn't let him use that because it wasn't his. And then when he tried to get her an Uber after the date, it got turned down because his card was declined.
Oh, man.
And the reason all that happened is because he had his stuff stolen, but Michael, for some reason, didn't feel like telling Alicia that. So she just thinks he's just really bad with money.
Are you wishing that you would have brought cash with you during your date night?
Yeah, definitely. But, again, had everything stolen, so.
Couldn't get any
Okay,
cash.
that's a good point. Could have borrowed maybe from your mom.
Yeah. And I really want you to get a second date. The reason is because if she agrees to go on a date with you, we'll send you guys out with some gift cards. And I want to give you nothing but gift cards that are under the limit.
Oh, $1.
Yeah,
so
just to
messed
do
up,
it again
man.
to you, Michael.
$5 ones.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Oh, by the way, do you want me to tell her that the reason you couldn't pay for anything was because your stuff was stolen? Or do you want to tell her that?
I guess, or maybe I should tell her.
Okay.
However
As long
you're-
as she gets the information.
I mean, I got nothing else to lose at this point, you know?
So you want to tell her?
I guess I should, yeah.
Okay,
I won't
that's a
bring it
yes.
up. I'll let you bring it up then.
All right.
Here we go. I'm dialing the phone number.
Hello?
Hi, is this Alicia?
Yes, this is she. Who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
What was that last name?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
That'd be a weird last
It's a
name.
very long last name.
What?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Brooke is here.
Hi, Alicia.
Jose is also here.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so there's three of us on the phone right now, and it is a radio show, like I said.
Okay. Hi.
The reason I'm calling you is because one of our listeners actually emailed us saying that he'd like us to call you.
That's odd.
It is kind of odd.
is.
Everyone agrees with that.
It's a segment we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So you recently went out with a dude named Michael.
Oh, great.
Great.
That wasn't great. Awesome.
Yeah, and Michael sent us an email because he's tried to reach out to you, but you're not getting back to him, and he wants to know what he did wrong.
He's broke.
Okay, that was blunt.
We knew that, though. Like,
You're upset that he couldn't pay for the date.
Hold on. How do you know he didn't pay for the date?
Oh, because we talked to him. He told us about your date, and he said that he had a gift card that wouldn't work, and then he tried to use his mom's credit card. That wouldn't work, and then he couldn't call you an
I'm
Uber.
sorry, say that again? He uses what?
He used his mom's credit card?
Oh, that was his mom's credit card.
Oh, you didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't know that. Sorry.
Oops.
I knew that he used a credit card. I just assumed that it just declined.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean to put him out there like that,
Oh,
but yeah, it's his
no.
mom's credit card.
Now you're laughing harder at the situation.
I mean, I thought he was broke, but I didn't know he was borrowing your mom's credit card kind of broke.
Yeah.
It's a different level.
Was that just a big turnoff to you?
Completely. I've dated tons of guys that have a lot of money, all right? I've also been on the flip side and dated guys that have not that much money at all.
Aren't they the worst? You know? They're terrible, aren't they, Alicia?
But what's wrong with dating poor guys?
And let me say this. Right now, for me, in my life, I cannot date anyone that is living check to check. I mean, how can you go on a date and not have any money to pay for it?
Well, what if he had a good reason for that, though?
A good reason to have zero money? That's not the type of guy I need in my life and I want to go on a date with.
But don't you think it's like, I don't know, we're modern era. Women should make their own money.
I do make my own money, but you're not going to ask me on a date. I show up, and you have all this fun, and we keep doing more and more, and you can't pay for anything at all?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like,
see.
I make my own money, but I would also like to be with someone else who makes their own money.
Yeah.
Then we can both have our own money together.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I
Yeah.
need. Look, I don't blame him for not having any money. I just don't want to date a guy like that right now.
Okay, well, but what if he...
Wait, Alicia, I do have money.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, that's Michael, who couldn't wait until we called him onto the phone, Michael.
Hi.
The Michael I went on a date with?
Yeah, he was actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yes, Alicia, I'm sorry. I did call these people, but I had that night. I just had a bad situation. I was trying to contact you to tell you, but you weren't picking up at all. You weren't doing anything. You just ignored me the whole time.
Michael, you were trying to pay with your mom's credit card.
Well, you didn't know that it was my mom's credit card. You're just finding out today. So,
That still doesn't matter. I couldn't even get an Uber home.
well, let me explain at least, all right?
Michael, there's nothing to explain. You took me
Yes,
on a date
there
and
is.
didn't have any money.
The reason why I didn't have any money is because all my stuff got stolen right before the date. I was at a coffee shop, left my stuff out, somebody stole it, and I turn around for like 2 seconds, and the next thing you know, everything's gone.
I don't believe him.
What?
You know,
I don't
What do you
believe
mean you
you.
don't believe him, Alicia?
Really? All your stuff gets stolen right before the date, and then you still got on a date?
I do have money. Matter of fact, I'm going to have some really soon, as soon as my mom dies.
What?
What?
Oh!
What did you say, Michael?
I said I'm going to have a lot more money as soon as my mom dies. I mean,
You're going to have money when your mom dies? What are you talking about?
Is she sick? I mean, no, she's fine. She's really fine.
What?
Just, eventually I'm gonna have money. She collects antiques.
What is wrong with you?
What is exactly, Alicia? What is wrong with you, Michael? Your financial status is dependent on whether your mom lives or dies.
Oh my God!
I mean, there's no weather to it. I mean, he's eventually gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, I'm just saying, when she dies, I'm gonna inherit, her antiques, and I'm just gonna sell them off.
Wow!
You've got some serious issues. I mean, I'm not saying I want her to die. God forbid she dies anytime soon. I'm just saying eventually she's going to die, and I'll have money.
Eventually, I'm going to come up on some antiques, Alicia, and then you can have some of that antique mommy death money.
Oh my God!
So gross, dude. And Michael, you are broke. That's what broke people say. Your mom's money is not your money.
I mean, not yet, but in 20 years, I'm going to be rich, and you're going to sit there regretting that you didn't give me a second chance.
Yeah, Alicia, you hear that? You're going to regret it. So, would you like to go out with Michael again for a second date? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not.
We will pay for it.
He'll pay for it?
We'll pay for it for now until he gets that antique
That
cash.
antique money.
Yeah.
God.
No, I'll pass. I'm good.
Are you sure? You
Oh my
could be the
gosh.
queen of Michael's antique kingdom.
No, thank you. I think someone else could be that lucky woman.
You know what, Alicia? I gotta applaud your ability to read red flags. I didn't see him coming. You did.
What are you talking about, red flag? My stuff was stolen. Look, Michael, I know you're having a rough time, and I feel for you, and I'm not having a rough time. I'm just having a bad week. But life is about to get really good really soon.
Really soon? I thought you said...
Yeah. What do you mean really soon? I just mean that, further down the line, my mom's gonna pass away, and
Hey, but you said really soon. You're not planning anything, are you?
It sounded ominous.
no, man, I love my mom, but I know she's not gonna live forever.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
Someone call his mother
Yeah.
right now.
we're going to send the welfare check out on your mom. And you guys, thank you very much for your time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm going to text in at 78592. Says, save that second date update. You might need it in court. If you missed it, Michael wanted to call Alicia. They went out and he said that his credit card and everything got stolen. So he got his credit card turned down. He had a gift card at the place that they went to, and that wasn't enough. And then his Uber didn't work to get her an Uber home because it was associated with the card that was stolen. We got her on the phone, and she thought that, of course, he's broke and she didn't want to go out with him. But then he said that he's not broke because his mom's going to pass away one day. And when she does, he gets her antiques. So he's got a lot of antiques waiting for him in his future.
It's not even like he's got a trust fund.
No.
He's got antiques that he doesn't even know how much they're worth. And my guess is probably not much if it's according to him.
Yeah. It didn't sound like he was just like, one day I'm going to have these antiques. It was like,
Yes.
trust me, my mom's going to pass away very soon.
So weird, but is she sick? No. Oh,
But,
then
no
that
one lives
is
forever.
frightening.
But somebody could slip and fall down the stairs one day. I'm just saying it could happen. Remember, they decided not to go out again, by the way. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've had a few second date updates where someone has gotten ditched right in the middle of their date.
Yeah.
But none of them have been like at an event where you had to sit by yourself after your date hasn't come back for, let's say, the fourth quarter of a Seahawks game.
Oh, no.
Because that's exactly what happened to Adam, who wants us to do a second date update for him today. What's up, Adam?
How you guys doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Adam.
I'm doing all right.
So tell us about Susan. It says you met her at a singles event, right?
Yeah. I immediately noticed her. She was really pretty. So I kind of thought to myself, I was like, I got to go up and talk to her.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of found out that we were both Seahawks fans. I'm a season ticket holder.
Oh,
So it was kind of
so
like
jealous.
a natural sort of segue, I guess, for me to be like, oh, well, I'm a season ticket holder. Would you like to come to a game with me?
Yeah.
Dude, those are some pretty coveted tickets. I mean,
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
you must have thought she was real pretty.
Oh, yeah. And I felt like this was kind of a slam dunk because, especially this season, everybody wants to go to games, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she agreed. And the day of the game, actually, I was like not feeling very well, just kind of under the weather. I had debated just not going and just canceling, but I was like really excited about it. There's no way I can miss this game this year, So I rallied.
How sick were you? Were you like puking and stuff?
No, not that bad. But just,
Okay.
like a kind of like a cold, I guess, cold headache.
All right.
Just was really like low energy. And
So I'm guessing if you were sick, you probably didn't get too hammered. And I'm guessing. Hey, I'm just guessing because you're a Seahawks fan, you get hammered at the games. you could be sober and not drink at all. I have no idea, but I'm assuming that.
Well, I'm not going to implicate myself, but yeah, I have been overserved at a couple Seahawks games.
It's someone else's fault, of course.
So did you not drink as much as you normally would?
No, I mean, I wanted to have fun, so I had like a couple beers, but didn't get drunk. Just kind of to have a good time.
That would be my fear, taking a first date to a Seahawks game or so. I have Sounders season tickets, and the first time I took my girlfriend now there, I was concerned because I'm like, I get blacked out at these things.
Yeah, I'm
and
a
she's gonna
different
see me
person.
at my worst. So it's a very gutsy move.
Yeah.
How was the date, though? How was the game with her?
We had like a really good time. I mean, ordered some nachos, and we like had this competition to see who could do like the loudest cheer. Like I'd go see, she'd go Hawks, see who could do the loudest. We were like pretty obnoxious. I thought we might even get like kicked out, but it was fun,
Uh-huh.
All right.
And fourth quarter came around, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get some food." So I'm like, "All right." And the game ends. I'm sitting there in a seat waiting. I thought maybe there was like a long line, or she got lost back on her way to the seats, or whatever. But she never came back.
And you didn't hear anything from her?
No, I texted her. I called her since. My main concern is just that she's okay. I haven't heard anything from her.
You haven't seen her on a missing persons list.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't put out like an Amber Alert on her or anything, but I just worried, And then again, like I said, I had a really good time with her, and I hope she had a good time with me, and I'd like to see her. So I just want to know if something happened.
Was she drunk? Did she drink a bunch?
Mm-hmm.
No. She probably had just like 2 beers.
Okay. Because I was just thinking, like, maybe she got hammered and, wandered off with one of her friends or something.
Yeah.
I've been guilty of that, too.
Did you guys meet down at the stadium? She had her own car?
Yeah, exactly. So we met there, and I just don't know what happened. I'm like, did I do something? Or I don't know. I'm just, like, totally perplexed.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed at her right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope she's okay, but she left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, who would ever leave a Seahawks game?
You
Ever?
jerk.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
matter
that's what it's
how
all
bad
about.
the
Hey,
game is.
she could be hurt, whatever, doesn't matter. Way to be a terrible fan. All right, Adam. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Now, Adam, your date ditched you at the fourth quarter of a Seahawks game, leaving you sitting there by yourself.
Yep.
And you have no idea why. That sucks. But I think the real important thing here we need to ask her when we get her on the phone is, why in the hell would you leave a Seahawks game in the fourth quarter?
Have you seen
Yeah.
Russell Wilson?
Who cares if you're on a first date or not? What is your problem?
Yes.
I mean, if you're just tuning into the second date update, Adam's on the phone with us right now. He was out with this girl named Susan. Like I said, in the fourth quarter of the Seahawks game, she said she was getting up to get some food and never returned. He hasn't heard from her since. He's actually worried about her because he wants to make sure she's okay, but also find out why she would just ditch him and leave him sitting there.
And she took her coat and everything with her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like packing up
Well, I
everything.
just want to make sure
I'm
it
just
was
gonna
like
get some food.
it was planned and she wasn't really abducted or
Got
something
you.
horrible.
Arrested or something.
I don't know.
All her stuff was gone.
Okay, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, all right?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Susan, please?
this is she.
Hi, Susan. How are you? My name is Pete. I'm calling from the Seattle Seahawks.
Hi, Pete.
We noticed that you left the game in the fourth quarter the other day, and we're wondering if there was a problem with your seat or were you not happy with the performance of the team. We're just calling fans to ask them why they would leave the game early is all. Hey, Susan.
Yeah?
This is actually Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm okay.
Probably extra confused now.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about, though? You did leave a Seahawks game early a little while ago, didn't you?
Yes? How do you know that?
I know that because the guy that you were with, Adam, is a friend of the show, and he's wondering why you would ditch him on your first date.
Well, I mean, when I first met him, he seemed like a really nice guy, but I don't know what was going on, but he was just kind of, like, out of control. He just seemed really crazy.
Like, fan-wise, like he was screaming and yelling too much?
I figured he was on some sort of drugs or something, because it was just, like, we got some nachos, and then he decides just, like, put the whole nacho ball up to his face.
What?
And it's just, like, getting cheese all over his face and, like, laughing and, like, smiling at me. And the people around us, like, he's already been drawing attention because he's been doing this, like, who can scream louder game. So, like, already everybody around us has been looking at this guy, and now he's, like, putting his face in his nachos.
That's messy.
Like he's insane.
At halftime, he gets up on his chair and starts playing air guitar. But there's no music playing. And then he's yelling the F word. Everybody's looking at him. I'm worried that the camera is going to, like, show this crazy guy, and I'm standing right next to him. Like, it's humiliating.
Yeah. So at what point did you decide finally just like, hey, I can't take this anymore. I've got to leave?
Right before the fourth quarter, I was like, all right, I'm going to go get something to eat. But then, really, I felt bad. You know, I feel like a jerk. So I went back, and he'd fallen asleep in his seat.
Stop
you
it.
fell asleep?
So,
I sat next to him for a minute, but he was just, like, passed out.
oh my
He's like a toddler, basically, just facing the nachos, jumping up and down, playing air guitar to music that doesn't exist, and then taking a nap right away.
The guy sitting behind us who'd, like, been noticing this whole thing, he's like, they're like, well, I guess he wore himself out.
Yeah.
They were so
Susan?
thankful.
So I just was like, you know, this guy, like, needs an intervention or something. Like, I think he has some sort
Maybe-
of drug problems.
Maybe this could be the intervention, Susan, because he's actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
Yeah.
What?
Hi, Susan.
Hi.
This is really embarrassing.
Oh my gosh.
You're telling me.
Adam, when I asked you earlier if you were drunk, were you lying to us? Were you hammered?
No, I wasn't hammered.
Then what was wrong with you?
I told you guys, like, I was feeling under the weather the whole day, right? And I really wanted to just rally, so, like, I don't know, I took some NyQuil and some stuff like that, and I guess I was just a little loopy. I don't know. That stuff is...
You don't rally on NyQuil, dude.
You don't mix it with other medicines either.
I just really wanted to go to the game. Like, I didn't want to call and cancel. Like, I was really looking forward to taking you to the game, so I guess, did what I had to do to make it, and I felt better. And I guess, you know, combined with those beers, it just, like, I don't know, put me over the edge.
Made you just a psycho?
You felt a lot
Embarrassed
better.
about this. I don't even remember doing that. That's the crazy part. Like, I don't remember falling asleep. Like, I just can't believe that I acted that way. And just, I don't know. I guess just tried too hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
outrageous.
Adam, you don't remember any of this?
I mean, I remember, like, eating the nachos, but it's not like she detailed it. Like, I thought I just ate them normally. I definitely don't remember eating them with no hands.
In your mind, you have a fork and you're just daintily putting them in your mouth. Meanwhile, your face is in the whole box of nachos.
Yeah, in my mind, I had a napkin and I was eating them like a normal, civilized person. I don't remember doing it otherwise.
Susan, you did say that it seemed like he was on drugs. So maybe he's telling you the truth and he just had a really weird reaction.
I mean, technically she's correct. You know, I was, but it wasn't like freaking NyQuil. Yeah, and a couple of beers. So
I've never seen cold medicine make someone, like, go crazy like that.
yeah, honestly, this is probably the #1 most embarrassing moment of my life right now. I'm not kidding.
Do you believe him, Susan?
I don't know. I mean, it was embarrassing, that's for sure.
I mean, I understand why you would feel that way, and I get it. I just, I really liked you, and I really am bummed because I feel like I just ruined it right off the bat.
Oh.
Hey, Susan, we'd love to send you guys out on a second date. We will pay for it. I'm sure Adam wants to go out again and prove that he's not a raving lunatic. And Susan, would you be interested in going out with Adam again?
I mean, I guess I appreciate that he's trying to make it up to me.
And Adam, you want to go out with Susan again, right?
Yeah, I would love to. I really, really would love to.
Oh, that's cute.
So, is that a yes?
I mean, I really liked Adam when I first met him, and I love that he's a Seahawks fan. So, yeah, I'll give it another go.
Nice.
Cute. You guys are going to
Sweet.
be so good when you're not on cold medicine.
I hope so.
Adam, congratulations. You got a second date.
Oh, man, I feel so much. I'm completely embarrassed, but I feel
Right.
a lot better.
Awesome.
You're not sick anymore,
you.
right, Adam?
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And the next time you are sick, don't get your medication from some guy named Tic Tac in an alley. Go to the drugstore.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you looking for the thrill of your life? With Zadart, Seattle's only exotic car rental company, you can book a Lamborghini, Ferrari, and more. Visit Zadart.com, ZADART.com to book your exotic car ride.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today let his emotions get the best of him on his first date. And now I don't even know why he's on the phone to do a second date update. If I were him, I would not want to see this girl again. I actually don't even think I'd want to go in public again.
It's that
but
bad?
regardless, he emailed us and wants to do a second date update. His name is Keith. What's up, Keith?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, my God, Keith, I feel like you should be embarrassed for yourself, but I don't really know why yet.
Yeah.
Your email was crazy, man. I cannot believe what actually happened on your first date. We'll get into that in just a second. But first off, how'd you meet the girl that you want to call today? What's her name?
Allison.
Allison. So how did you meet Allison?
We met through an online dating site.
Okay, that's pretty normal.
I just haven't dated very much, and my friends finally convinced me to start doing some online dating, and I tried a couple of, the free online services, and just, they were terrible. I had terrible, terrible experiences.
Yeah, the free ones are never good.
He sounds like the memory is still haunting him right now.
Oh, yeah. PTSD. One girl I met within the first 5 minutes of our date, she asked me how much money I made.
Whoa.
Oh. Do you make a lot of money? I realize it's the first couple minutes we've met, but now I want to know.
Yeah. Having flashbacks. And when I wouldn't tell her, she literally was like, all right, well, this is done. And she left, and it was over.
Wow.
I can't believe you even continued online dating after such a horrible experience.
I know. And then the worst part is it didn't get any better. I met this other girl on a date, and she brought her dog, and I kid you not, she talked to the dog more than she talked to me.
Oh, man.
All right, so you've had a bad run.
Yeah, on these free. So I finally was like, okay, I'm going to sack up. I'm going to pay for, a paid service because maybe the quality will be better, So
Right.
Is this the first date that you went on off of that paid site?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this one sounds like it went very well. I mean, at least for you.
Yeah, comparatively speaking, it started out great. Met Allison. We went to brunch.
Oh, that's a fun date.
Yeah, and just from the moment I saw her, instantly I knew there was something there. She was gorgeous. I couldn't believe it.
Okay, and then right off the bat, she didn't ask you how much money you were making, or she didn't have a dog with her, so that's a plus.
She's off to a great start.
But I feel like you've lowered your standards so much compared to the other incidences that you had.
Yeah, I mean, I know my standards had been kind of lowered, but she was better than I ever would have expected. She was smart, she was cute, she was sweet, and she just seemed normal. She just seemed like a normal person that I had a really great connection with, and it kind of caught me off guard, and I just was starting to feel overwhelmed, but in a good way. I was swooning, and I just got caught up in the moment, and that's when I think I messed up.
Yeah.
Well, could you
tell everybody what happened, and then explain why you did this.
Okay, just try and understand all the context. So, So we meet, we're hanging out, the date's going great, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And she gets up to go to the bathroom. And at this point, I'm like, my heart is just like overwhelmed, like it's overflowing. I'm like, she's the one. Like, she has to be. I know it sounds crazy, but I felt it. And so while she was in the bathroom, I decided to do something crazy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So when she gets back, she sits down and she looks at me and she can kind of tell I have something I want to say. So I look to her and I say, look, I know we just met, but there's something I need to tell you. And she says, okay. And I straight up told her I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, I'm breaking out in hives just even hearing that. And I love love.
Yeah, no, I know. It sounds crazy, even me saying it right now. But I don't know. I just was in the moment. I couldn't help it. It's like I would have regretted it forever if I didn't. I made a ring out of a paper napkin, and I got down on one knee in the restaurant.
And did everybody see this, or was it just you two?
Oh, yeah. People were, like, applauding. They were smiling.
What did she do?
She, well, I could tell she was shocked. I don't think she saw that coming.
No, I guarantee she didn't.
Did she think that you were joking?
No, I mean, she knew. There's no, like, I was dead serious. She could see it in my face.
How did she react?
She was calm. She didn't, like, freak out, but she's kind of looked at me after everyone quieted down and was nice about it, and she was just kind of like, Keith, this is our first date.
And what did you say to her?
I was like, I know, but I just feel this, and I can't deny it. And she was like, I think I should leave, and then she left.
Yeah, because Keith, you sound crazy. Yeah. I'm just gonna lay it out there.
I mean, I know how I sound.
Did she leave you right there in the restaurant by yourself?
Oh yeah, I finished my eggs Benedict alone.
Who wouldn't have left? You've got a crazy psycho stalker proposing to you within like the first hour of meeting someone.
I mean that kind of thing happens, right? You've seen rom-coms. When you know, you know. And I really thought she felt the same way.
What?
Maybe she did. Maybe, you know what, she ran right out of the restaurant to shop for a wedding dress.
She's been busy planning this whole time, and that's why she can't get back to him.
Yeah, probably.
What did she ever do to make you think that she thought that she should marry you and get engaged right there on your first date?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair question. So when we were talking, I like to go to comedy shows, in my spare time, and I told her that, and she wanted to come with me. I've never met a single woman who was excited about.
So that means that you ask for her hand in marriage on a first date?
Yeah, well, I guess I read it wrong. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm guessing you haven't talked to her since this date.
No, and I have tried very hard.
Yeah.
I know she's the one. That's the thing. And I should have just waited. I should have played it cool.
Yeah.
I should have held my tongue, but I couldn't.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and see if we can get you guys a second date, and then maybe you can get married after that date, okay?
Oh, that would be amazing.
All right, well, we'll get your second date update right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what I'm hearing in today's second date update? Wedding bells.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. I feel like this is going to be the first ever second date update that ends with a couple getting married live on the radio over the phone.
Wow.
If you just tuned in, Keith is on the phone. He wants to call Allison. They met online, went out for some brunch. He got a little wrapped up in his emotions and actually proposed to her on their first date. And then she stormed out. He hasn't talked to her since. It's obvious why she's not talking to him, because she thinks he's a weirdo who proposed on the first date. But Keith, here's my advice to you, man, before we make this phone call. If you fall off that horse, you get right back on.
Oh.
When we get her on the phone and you talk to her, propose again, Keith. Just keep proposing. She'll eventually say yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works, but
I don't know, man. I think you should just go for it one more time.
Keith, what's your plan here? Apologize?
I mean, I've already apologized so many times on her voicemail and through text message, so I think she understands I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just want a chance to explain.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Look, before you call her, if you guys can like have my back on this, I need all the help I can get.
Yeah,
So,
you really do in this second date update. I'm not going to lie to you. You need all the help you can get, okay?
please.
I'm dialing her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Allison.
Yes, this is Allison.
Allison, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Who's this again? I'm sorry, I'm not...
This is Jubal. I host the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm not sure what that is.
Well, it's a radio show. It's pretty much the only explanation I can give you there is a little bit of talking, a lot of crappy music, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. I'm assuming you've never heard of that either.
Not familiar with it.
You went out on a date recently with a guy named Keith.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Keith told us about your date.
Oh, really? What do you know? Do you know that he proposed to me?
We do. Yeah, he told us all about that. He says that he feels bad, but he also wanted to get you on the phone and tell you that he liked you a lot and wanted to see you again.
Really?
Let me ask you a question, okay? How did you feel when he proposed to you on your first date?
I thought it was really weird.
I feel like that's an understatement.
Definitely.
Has that ever happened to you before?
No, definitely not.
Was it scary, creepy, a little bit of both?
It was crazy. I mean, when you picture getting proposed to when you're young, a little girl, you don't exactly picture it happening on the first date at brunch.
You don't?
No.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, he told us all about your date, and he said that he feels really bad, and he's tried to apologize to you, and he just wanted to be able to talk to you again to see if you'd go out with him.
I mean, he should feel bad. What was I supposed to do?
Say yes and marry the guy?
Right.
Was there any part of you that thought like, well, it's romantic?
No, I was completely shocked. It was one of those things where you just pause. It took me about 3 minutes to even get a reaction, and I didn't even know what to think.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that the reason you aren't calling him back for a second date is because of the wedding proposal. Was there anything else?
Does there need to be another reason?
I don't think so. That's enough of an explanation. You know, Keith did talk to us, and he doesn't sound like a weird guy. He just says he got caught up in the moment, and he was super excited because you're like the best girl he's gone out on a date with ever, and he handled it the wrong way.
That's sweet that he says that, but I mean, we were vibing, we got along, we had, a good connection at first, and I felt a spark, but when he broke into tears and started proposing, I thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
It changes things a little bit, changes your whole vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Allison, I do need to let you know that Keith is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Hey, Allison.
Oh my God. What do you want?
I just want a chance to explain myself. I told you I'm sorry. I know that what I did was crazy. I know it was insane. I got caught up in the moment. I'm an emotional person, and I don't have a good excuse. I just got caught up in the moment.
It's not the 1920s. I mean, you don't just meet somebody and marry them off in the afternoon.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get that. But can you honestly say you weren't, feeling anything? I can't be the only one who was feeling something.
No, I was. I mean, I liked you at first, and you seemed normal, and I definitely felt a connection. But when you broke into tears and proposed, I just thought you were crazy.
Okay, that makes sense. That's totally fair. I'm not crazy. I've had some terrible experiences dating in the past, and you were so cool and normal, and I just felt it, and I got lost in that moment. I got caught up in it.
I feel like if that's the kind of guy you are, then who knows what other reckless decisions you'll make down the line.
Oh, no.
Dude, red flag is what she's saying.
I understand. Yeah, I get it. I understand how that could be a red flag or how I could seem crazy and unstable. I'm not you want to call my friends, and I have people who will vouch for me.
You want to supply references to Allison?
I will. I think this is important. I don't want to lose this potential relationship just because I messed up on the first date.
I mean, it's a shame because I liked him too. I'm just not looking to get married tomorrow. I'd like to date someone for a little while before we talk about marriage.
So you did like him, though, before?
Yeah, I did.
Well, then why don't you give it one more shot and go out on another date? Would you like to go out on a second date with Keith? We will pay for it.
Allison, before you answer, I need you to know I did watch a couple rom-coms on Netflix the week before we went out, so I was in an emotional place already.
Blame it on the rom-coms. I love it.
It's like Katherine Heigl just gets to his heart, man.
Allison, will you go out with Keith again?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. This whole thing is just so weird.
You cannot blame her, you guys.
Allison, the only thing I'm proposing right now is a second date. I just want to do this the right way and forget about the first date and just move forward. That's all I'm asking.
Allison, can you forget about the wedding proposal on your first date and go out with Keith one more time? I know that's a lot to ask, but do you think you can do it?
It is. If you guys think it's a good idea.
I do. I think it's a great idea. At least see one more time how he handles himself. I mean, he's not totally crazy.
See, right there. You said he's totally crazy. I'm going to change my mind again. I'm going to go back.
I said he's not totally crazy.
Yeah, but
he just got a little worked up, you know?
You're saying partially crazy, though.
Everybody's partially crazy. And you can't find somebody that's fully sane.
Yeah, no, I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
No? Oh, man. All right.
What happened? We were there, and then
I don't know, man. I'm sorry. What did we learn? What have we learned, though? Okay, this is all about learning. What did we learn from today's second date update?
that love isn't real.
No.
That's so sad.
We've learned that, but we've also learned no rom-coms before your next date, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, we learn a lot from second date updates. And one of the things that we haven't talked about enough that I think we're learning is that when you go out on a first date with somebody, do not let them use the bathroom. Well, don't let them go to the bathroom. If they have to use the bathroom, you make sure they relieve themselves right in your plain sight. Right there at the table. Make sure they relieve themselves right there at the table.
I have not learned that. You're the other one that's picked that up.
Not only is it sexy, we already know that, but every time somebody goes to the bathroom, they disappear. We hear that all the time in second date updates.
If someone's going to ditch, that's when they do it.
Where people go out with someone and then they go, oh, excuse me, I got to go tinkle real quick. And then they're never to be heard from again. And that's what happened to Tara, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Tara?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
He ditched you on a bathroom break?
Yeah, never let your date go to the freaking bathroom.
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Like, don't break the seal. Oh, my God.
Okay, well, before we get into him ditching you, where'd you meet this dude?
So we'd met on Bumble, and we'd been, like, chatting for a little bit. And he was, like, a funny dude. Like, we got along. And I was supposed to go to a concert with a friend. And then last minute, she totally ditches me, and I really wanted to go, and I didn't have anybody to go with. So I basically, like, took a chance, asked this guy to come with me to the show, and he did, and it was fun.
Okay. Yeah. What's his name, by the way?
His name's Ben.
Ben.
That's
okay.
like a good opening that you took.
Yeah, like super chill, but not too much conversation, just enough.
Right.
And did you guys have fun?
It was a blast. We had so much fun. We were, like, dancing around. He was enjoying the show, too. So, I don't know.
I feel like you don't have a good take on his actual emotions if he left in the middle of the date.
Not at all. I literally don't get it. We were having such a good time up to that point. Literally 5 minutes before, we were making out. Like, I don't get it.
What?
Oh, wow. He made out with you and everything?
Yeah, we were dancing. I mean, there was kind of, like, this one point where we were dancing, and it was, like, really crowded, and we kind of, like, lost each other for maybe, like, 5 to 10 minutes. But, like, we found each other, and right after that is when, like, the making out ensued. So I figured it was fine.
Right, and if he was going to ditch you, why wouldn't he ditch you when you lost each other?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect time to get out and be like, oh, sorry, it was crowded, and I thought maybe you left, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And then, like, a little bit later, after all of these fun things, he was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And then apparently the bathroom ate him.
Is there any way that you said it was so crowded, maybe he really honestly couldn't find you again?
See, that's what I was thinking, but even if you can't find somebody, you usually answer your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so
And even if it's, like, dead that night, you call maybe the next day or...
Exactly.
Okay, and you haven't heard anything from him at all?
Not at all. Nothing.
So what are you feeling right now? Are you pissed? Are you...
I'm just annoyed and confused. Like, honestly, he's a Bumble dude, so saying I'm pissed is, like, a little far.
Okay.
But I'm just confused. Like, I give you a free ticket to a great show, I dance on you, and then we make out. And that was so fun. And then you leave? Like, really? Really? Like, I know I'm a great kisser. Sorry if you're not. But...
Was there anything awkward that happened after the kiss?
No, like, other than us losing each other, which didn't seem like that big of a deal.
Oh, my God. What if he was cheating on you, and then when he kissed you, he felt guilty and he had to go?
Oh, well, there's an idea.
Yeah, didn't think about that one yet, did you?
No, that hadn't crossed my mind. Thank you.
How many times have you tried to reach out to him since you guys hung out?
I mean, I texted him quite a few times that night just because I was worried. And then the next day I hit him up, and then a couple days after that, and then I just left it alone.
Yeah. Because he hasn't responded at all.
Yeah, at all.
You're not being creepy at all. That's like the perfect amount of...
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
And texting him a few times that night, like after you can't find him, is understandable. You didn't freak out on him, did you?
No, I was just like, hey, man, is everything good? Like, where are you at? And then I was like, okay, I can't find you. And then I was like, dude, I'm going to leave in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's normal.
Dude, you're being a lot more chill about this than I think I would be.
Yeah.
I think I'd be really mad. Like,
I've had time to process. And again, I mean, he was really cute, but like, I've also matched with way cuter guys. So I just want to know, like, it was a blast. Like, I just want to know why.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Tara is on the phone, and she went to a concert with a dude named Ben, and she got ditched. He said he had to go to the bathroom and then left, and she hasn't heard from him since. And if you were listening to the first part, I said earlier, this is proof that you shouldn't let people leave to go to the bathroom on a date. You should make them do it right there in front of you. And I take that back. That's a little bit extreme. But I think from now on, if you're on a date and somebody says they have to go to the bathroom, you simply just follow them into the bathroom so that you know they won't leave you. Much better idea. Tara, you want to try that next time?
Actually, yes, I'm taking notes.
Okay, good.
Have you ever been ditched before on a date?
No, never. I'm usually the one that does the ditching, which is why this is even more confusing.
How long did you wait at the concert before you realized, oh my God, he's just gone?
I mean, I was still really enjoying the show, so I definitely stayed till the end and then was like, oh, I don't know you people around me.
So you still enjoyed the concert at least?
Oh, most definitely. It didn't let that ruin it.
Oh, good. I like your attitude.
Like I said, I really just want to know why he would ditch me. Everything seemed like it was going so well.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ben, please?
Yeah, this is Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Hi.
How are ye today?
I'm doing okay.
Ye is Spanish for you.
Huh?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, sorry, I should have introduced myself. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us asking if we get in touch with you.
I don't really know why that's happening, but okay.
That's what we're here for.
Do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if somebody goes out on a date and then the person doesn't call them back after, they can email us to get that person on the phone and ask what happened. So you went on a date recently with a girl named Tara.
Yeah, I did. She She wants you to call me?
Yeah, because she's been trying to get a hold of you, but you haven't answered any of her texts or phone calls or anything. And
I mean, she's a bit of a weirdo. That kind of makes sense.
What?
She's a weirdo?
She seems really...
A little bit, yeah.
Wait, a weirdo that you made out with?
What? No. Weirdo that I absolutely did not make out with.
Well, she told us that you did make out.
That you kissed her?
I don't know where that idea came from.
Wait, did you go to a concert with her?
I did go to a concert with her, yeah, that's true. But there was no making out at this concert.
Okay, well, her story doesn't really match yours then, other than the concert thing.
Okay, so she's telling you that I made out with her?
Yeah, she says that you went to a concert, you guys made out, and then shortly after that, you went to the bathroom and disappeared.
Okay, no.
Wait, no on what? I mean, you already said no on the kissing. Did you ditch her, though? Did you go to the bathroom and ditch her?
I didn't go to the bathroom. I guess, strictly speaking, I ditched her because she was hardly paying attention to me, and I just left.
Okay, so you did ditch her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, strictly speaking, I did ditch her.
Okay, wait, hold on. Go over the night. I want to hear what happened in your words.
Okay, like you said, she got in touch with me, invited me out to the show, and, she was like in full-on party mode when we got there. Like, she was looking around all the time. Like, she was fascinated by, like, the lighting at the venue and was paying more attention to that than to me.
Well, in her defense, did they have good lighting? Because I'm a big fan of lighting.
I mean, it was cool, but it was like a moth to a flame, man. It was just the intensity of the focus was just.
Okay.
But you're at a concert. Like, what do you expect her to do? Just talk to you the whole time? You're supposed to listen to the show and pay attention to the show.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we got there a little bit early, and when I would try to talk to her, she would be kind of staring off over my shoulder at something, and she'd be like, yeah. Like, she would just say, yeah, and then go off on this whole other tangent.
Okay.
Really?
Was she on drugs?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of hope so. Otherwise, she's in for a really weird life.
Okay.
Once the show started, we were dancing. I've never seen dancing like this. She's just, like, flailing all over the place and hopping up and down and left and right. Like, I've seen enthusiastic dancing, and this was, like, verging on manic dancing.
Okay, she's a manic dancer.
And then we got separated in the crowd, and I tried to re-find her. I looked for a minute or two, but then I realized, like, I'm just going to be putting myself back into this really weird situation. So I decided to leave.
Okay.
I want to know where the makeout comes from, though, because she told us that you guys made out. You lost each other for a few minutes and then found each other again and made out, and then you said you had to go to the bathroom and left.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there was no making out between...
You're a liar. You are so a liar.
Terry, you were supposed to wait.
I'm sorry, but you are a liar. We totally made out.
Okay. Hey,
I don't know.
Ben, that's Tara, if you can't tell already. She was on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so what's the deal? Why are you lying? We totally made out. And then you ditched me.
I don't know what to tell you, Tara. We didn't make out. After we got separated, I never saw you again. I left.
No.
And
we totally found
I
each
don't know
other.
what
And
you
then we
think.
were like grinding up on each other. And then the making out happened.
What?
Don't you remember? You pulled me in. It was like a little sloppy. You nibbled my ear a little bit. And then it was like a lot sloppy. It wasn't the best kiss ever. But, I mean, you know what? I wasn't going to hold it against you until now because you're lying.
Well, yeah, I don't really have a response to that.
Are you lying, Ben? Did you make out with her and you just don't want to say that you made out with her and ditched her?
No, I'm not lying. I didn't make out with her. I'm becoming increasingly glad that I didn't make out with her.
Oh my gosh. Tara, how were you sober? I mean, how sober were you, Tara, when this happened?
I mean, I wasn't like exactly sober-ish. Totally. I mean, I was really excited about this concert, so I may have like done a little something to make it more fun.
I guess it worked because you were having plenty of fun.
Tara, were you like doing something else besides alcohol?
Yes, I was.
Oh.
Okay.
To be totally honest.
All
Just
right.
wanted to make sure we were all clear on that. I mean, I think we all thought it, but...
Yeah, I mean, my friend and I had this whole plan, and it was ruined when she bailed, so I figured I would still go through with my half of the plan, just with, like, Bumble Dude.
But don't you think it's weird? Like, it's kind of weird to, like, go out and do that on your own when the other person you're with isn't in the same state of mind.
I'm not going to say I totally thought it through. No. But I regret very little. I had a blast.
Okay.
Do you see, like, the possibility, at least, that when we got separated and then you found me again, that it wasn't actually me that you found?
I mean, maybe.
Tara!
But I swear he looked like you. You were wearing a blue shirt, right?
It was more of a green, but no.
All right.
You were wearing a shirt.
Wait, hold up. Does that mean, Tara, that you think that there's a possibility you made out with some random dude thinking it was Ben?
I mean, kind of, maybe it's possible. I was having a fun night.
Hey!
It sounds like you were.
Okay, well, this is definitely making a little more sense.
Okay.
I get it.
Well, Ben, would you like to go out on a second date with Tara now that she's,
Sober?
not high?
It's really fun.
I think fun is subjective. I was not having all that much fun.
Wait a minute, Ben. Hold on. So, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that I thought I made out with you, but it was another guy. And, it got out of control, but we could definitely still, have fun. I'm not always that, out there and, high.
I don't know, Tara, it was really strange. I don't know what to make of it, really.
Maybe next time we could do something, a little more chill, like coffee.
Yeah, what do you think, Ben? Pop a Molly and go to Starbucks.
If that's just a little bit out of control, I don't want to be around for the day when things get lost out of control.
Yeah.
All right.
That is a good thought. You're planning for your future, Ben.
Hey, man, you are totally missing out. I'm a blast.
Okay.
Well, you're lost.
Tara, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date. And Ben, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, definitely. This was interesting.
Yeah. And I bet the random dude that she made out with wants to thank you, too.
Yeah, seriously, who was that guy?
Tara, if you ever find him, call back. We'll do a second date update or Aqua Tuesday or something like that, okay?
There we go.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
And every single thirsty dude is texting in wanting a date with Tara.
There's a
Brooke and
couple-
Jubal in the morning.
There's a couple ladies who also want to date with Tara.
Every single thirsty person.
So,
That's fine.
yeah.
Everybody wants to date with Tara, huh? If you missed today's second date update, Tara wanted to call a dude named Ben. She actually had plans to go to a concert with a friend, but her friend bailed, so she hit Ben up on Bumble, and then they met up at the concert, and Ben ditched her. We got Ben on the phone and found out the reason that he ditched her was because when he showed up, she was acting kind of weird. And she was staring at the lights, super happy, kind of spacey. And he ditched her. And then she said that she made out with Ben, but it turns out she was so high on something that she made out with another dude and thought it was Ben.
Wow.
In the end, they decided not to go out again because I guess Ben isn't down with that.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't think Tara's looking for a long-term relationship.
No, it doesn't sound like it. Yeah, exactly. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back. It is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10.
Moving 92.5.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know what really surprises me? Out of all the second date updates we've done quite a few where someone's like, I was set up on a blind date, I didn't really see the person beforehand, and then I showed up and met them, and they were attractive.
The attractive part is what surprises you?
That's what surprised me. We always get one where they say that they showed up and the person is better or just as they thought, and nobody's ever, people get built up in their head that they must be going out with, the biggest monster ever, and then they show up and they're like, oh, it's not that bad.
Hey. When I used to get set up by friends, I'd always show up and be like, that's what you think of me? You think I should be with this?
I'm insulted.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jenna was set up through friends with a guy named Scott, and once again, Scott wasn't as ugly as she thought he was going to be. Right, Jenna?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Amazing,
yeah, that's a big deal.
So tell us a little bit about Scott.
I met him through friends, and
I had seen kind of a blurry picture of him, like a little far away, you know. So I knew he wasn't going to be totally ugly, but he was really, really, really good looking.
Okay.
When I walked in, I was shocked.
Did you tell him that? Did you say, I saw your picture kind of on Facebook and you are way better. You shouldn't take pictures.
No, I didn't want him to know that I looked him up, you know.
What did your friends tell you about him before you met him?
They didn't say much. They said, you know, that he's very successful, he's in business, he's nice. That was pretty much it.
I mean, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we met at a really nice restaurant for drinks, which I thought was cool, you know, not a bar.
Yeah.
And he was really attentive. He asked me a lot of questions. I felt like he really listened to me. He's really funny. I laughed a lot, you know, so it went really well.
Was there any awkward moments at all on your date?
No, none at all. I mean, look, I listen to you guys all the time, and I've heard some of the terrible things that have happened, but nothing like that happened. No, you know, no one passed gas. No one did anything. No one blew snot out of their nose. Like, it was totally golden, and I really don't understand what happened.
You forgot the one that happens a lot in second date updates. Anybody blackout drunk? And
No, I kept my drinking to a minimum. I did not get too drunk, I swear.
so why do you think this guy's not calling you back then?
I don't know. Maybe he's used to dating different kinds of girls. I'm a little more on the conservative side, especially on a first date. You know, I was dressed kind of conservatively, and so I
What
don't
is
know
that? Well, how conservative? Like turtleneck?
Long skirt to her ankles.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wasn't completely covered up, but I also wasn't showing cleavage or a lot of legs.
Oh, yeah, that is a deal breaker. No wonder he's not calling you back. What are you doing? Yeah, is this your first time on a date, Jenna?
Look, it was a blind date, and if that's really
If a guy likes you, I mean, I highly doubt that he was turned off that much by you dressing conservatively.
But I also can understand you being self-conscious about it because you dressed for a date with what you thought was going to be kind of an uggo. You walk in and he's hot and you're like, oh my God, why did I wear this?
Yes, that did cross my mind. I mean, I tend to dress a little more conservatively on the beginning anyway, or on dates. I don't, like to seem so easy, I guess, but...
You think maybe he's hoping for an easy girl and that's why?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think you're making big assumptions about him just because he's hot. I don't think that's fair.
What, that he just wants a trampy girl?
Yeah. I mean, he kissed you at the end of the night, right?
That's usually leads up to something else.
I know, but it was a sweet...
Wait, he wants a trampy girl. Why would he ever try to kiss you or touch you?
Exactly.
Come on. Those guys that want easy girls are always like, hey, hands off. Yeah. So how did the date end?
So after we left the restaurant, we went for a long walk, just kind of walking around, and then we ended up back at my car, and he kissed me.
Oh, he even sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And has he talked to you at all since you guys went out?
Well, so I texted him, and I said, thanks for the nice time, and, thank you so much for the drink, blah, blah, blah. And he wrote back and said, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And that was it? Period?
That was it. Yeah, period.
Did you hit your friends up to see, has he said anything?
Yeah, and they're just not really responsive. They're saying that he's not really saying what happened. No one can really get it out of him, I guess.
Like he's just turning it down, I don't want to talk about it?
I don't know if he's saying he doesn't want to talk about it, or maybe they're hiding something from me, or if he's just kind of brushing it off.
You can't get a straight-up answer, though, out of anybody.
No, it's like everyone's hiding something.
That's sketchy. Yeah. I mean, are you feeling like you're the butt of a joke or something between your friends group?
Well, that's what I'm worried about, and that's why, I said I'm just going to call and see, because this is stupid, and it's just killing me. I want to know what happened. And if I did something terrible, then I kind of want to know what it was.
Yeah. Right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Call now to win a $1,000 cash crate.
1-866-MOVING-92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Today's second date update should be a lesson to all of the ladies listening right now. When you go out on a first date, don't wear clothes. Okay? Research has shown that in over 70% of first dates, They always go better if you wear less clothes.
Oh
If
my
you wear no
gosh.
clothes at all, 100% satisfaction rate. That's the problem that Jenna is having. She feels like the only reason she's not getting a call back is maybe she dressed a little too conservative and the guy wasn't really into her. You ready to go, Jenna? You ready to call him and get him on the phone and find out if that's why?
I hope that's not why.
I mean, you wouldn't want to go out with him if that's why, right?
No. I mean, I don't know. It would
I don't know. Maybe, possibly. I thought the guy was pretty attractive, so.
It would depend. I mean, maybe he thinks, I'm a Mormon, or I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm just totally conservative.
Okay.
I wouldn't want him to have the complete wrong impression.
Well, Jenna, no matter what, win or lose when we get him on the phone, if you get a second date or not, at least you've learned your lesson that the next time you go out on a date, forget the clothing. Right?
No.
No? Okay, still haven't learned.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can do the second date update now. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number, okay?
Okay, let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Scott.
Hey, Scott, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Scott, you there?
I don't know who this is.
Oh, you don't?
That's what I just said. What is this?
My name is Jubal. I'm calling from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show. And I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they were hoping that we could get a hold of you.
Why is a radio show calling me about a date?
Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. So you recently went out on a date with a girl named Jenna.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Jenna emailed us because you haven't been answering any of her phone calls, and she thought you guys had a great time, but she's wondering if she did something wrong or if there was a specific reason that you're not calling her back.
No, there's nothing specific. Just, not big into going through with things that there's no point to.
So you feel like there's no point in continuing to try to date Jenna?
I mean, I just know that it's not going to work.
Let me ask you this. Was it because she dressed too conservatively? Right?
Please.
I know that's annoying.
No, that had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Oh, thank
well,
God.
she was actually concerned that might be the issue.
No, that's not the reason why.
Well, if that's not the reason why, can you kind of give us a little bit of information so that at least I can tell her, hey, don't worry about the way that you dress. It wasn't that.
Yeah, you can tell her that. That's fine. But, I mean, as far as, like, a more specific thing, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's not going to work. And really, to be honest, she's cute and everything, but I'm looking for a different breed of girl.
A different breed?
What does that even mean? We're not breed, we don't come like thoroughbred or
No, there are
quarter
some
horse.
thoroughbreds out there,
Oh
and there are some
my
definite
gosh,
runts.
you guys.
Believe me, I know what you're talking about, Scott. Yeah, I mean, there are
Thank
different
you.
breeds of all kinds of humans. But what are you looking for then?
Basically, I'm a guy who works a lot, pretty successful at what I do, and,
Is she not pretty enough?
nope, she's fine. She's very cute. I'm not saying that. The bottom line is that, I don't know how to say this, but she's too smart.
What? You said did you just say too smart?
Yeah, too smart?
Yeah, that's right. She is too smart. I'm not looking for a smart girl.
What?
You want that might be the best way to be turned down for a date ever is for somebody to tell you that you're too smart. That's like a compliment, but then also a letdown at the same time. What do you mean? You only date dumb girls?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I just want someone who is not as smart and someone who's not as ambitious as Jenna is.
Why would you not? I feel like I look for the opposite, and I've never had the opposite. So I've had the other thing, and trust me, it's not all that's cracked up to be. But I feel like I want the opposite, and why would you want to be with someone who's not ambitious and not smart?
Well, like I said, I'm pretty successful, and I need someone who's just going to focus on me and not their own career or their own motivation.
Okay.
So you just want someone to be home and look pretty for you and make you some dinner every once in a while.
I'm a good-looking guy. I do really well. Basically, I just am looking for some arm candy
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, there is, because you're treating your woman as a trophy, no matter who she is. So there's lots of things wrong with that.
There is a ton of benefits, okay? She gets to go on a lot of great vacations, a lot of business trips. She gets to be living a good life. All she has to do is stand there and look good.
So that's all you want. You basically want a mannequin.
No, I don't want to date a mannequin, but I just don't want someone like Jenna. You know, I mean, she went to Berkeley. I think she got like a double degree, which is insane.
Oh my gosh, stop it. It's disgusting.
She's way too motivated. I need someone who's just going to be there and be supportive for me and be at home and make babies with me.
Oh my God.
Hey, at least you're
disgusting.
honest about it, you know?
What? No, Elise. No, Elise.
Well, he's
at all.
honest. Well, at least he knows what he's getting into, because I'm assuming the girl that he's going to find is going to be okay with being arm candy, and there are people that are good with that. So at least you didn't string her along.
Exactly.
I've just never heard a more selfish, self-centered, egotistical person in my entire life.
You know what? I think you've never heard a more honest man in your entire life.
No. How do you agree? Oh my
A
God.
more honest, successful man that's just looking for a hot chick who will shut the F up.
Oh my God.
Hey, Scott, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate your honesty and continued success in all of your business ventures.
Thanks, dude.
Best friends now.
But I do want to let you know that Jenna is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah, Jenna is on the phone listening. Jenna, are you there?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm pissed. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. I woke up, it's 1950. What is your problem? Are you serious right now?
I didn't know you were on the other line, so I didn't know you were going to hear all that. But, yeah, that's how I feel.
I can't believe. I mean, that's completely different than the impression that you gave me the other night.
Well, I mean, I was on a date. I was being charming.
Oh my gosh! Jenna, did you see any signs of this at all?
Not at all. I mean, why did you let me go on and on? Why didn't you tell me right then when I told you what I do?
Jenna, you're interesting, and that's really, really cool that you're so motivated, and I actually think that's good for you, and I'm excited for you, and I was interested to talk to you, but that's not who I want in a relationship.
Okay, Scott, for the record, I think you are a total ass.
Oh my God, that's an understatement.
Correction, Jenna. You mean successful ass.
Oh my... Dude, you're a misogynistic for brains. What is your problem? Do you have, like, no remorse at all? I don't even know what to say to you.
You know, you've been talking this entire time, and I have no idea who you are. I don't even know your name. But I got to be honest, it sounds like you're someone who's very threatened by me and my success and my honesty.
Oh my God. If anything, I just have sympathy for any girl that may get trapped in whatever bull you've got going on, dude.
Right, I don't know. But you know what? There's a lot of girls who would love to go to the south of France with me for a weekend at a drop of a dime. And it sounds like maybe you'd like to be one of those people. But
oh, honey, I can pay for my own trip to the south of France. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you probably can with your husband's money.
Oh, you better step down now. I
Yeah,
swear
her husband's unemployed, so they can't do that. So you don't even know what you're talking about.
That's actually true.
Hey,
oh my God,
Scott,
I'm so angry.
would you like to go out with Jenna on a second date? I know you don't need it, but we'll pay for it. No? Okay. Jenna, I'm assuming you don't want to go out with Scott again.
Absolutely not, no.
Hey, maybe ask your co-host if she wants to go out on a date with me.
Brooke, you want to go out on a date with Scott?
Never, ever in any life would I ever even want to talk to him again. All I want to do is kick you in the right now. I'm like furious.
You know, maybe you should tell your female co-host, again, whoever she is, that
Oh my God.
she needs to learn a lesson and know her place. Okay, just like
God,
every
okay.
other woman does.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
I am gonna...
Hey, Brooke, men are talking.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Lincoln South Food Hall in Bellevue. Fitness for foodies. From carb-loving meat eaters to vegan and everything in between, we've got you covered. Grab a quick lunch or come for happy hour. You'll leave craving more. Order online at lincolnsfh.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
In the dating world, everybody has their techniques for finding out if the person you're going on a date with is crazy or not.
Yeah.
Little tests. Like, I invite everybody I've been on a date with on a robbery spree. If they say no, obviously they're crazy. If they say yes, let's have a good time. It's kind of how I do it. But Kyle, who's on the phone today for a second date update, apparently has a different, more boring method, I think.
Better.
We'll find out about that in just a second. But first, Kyle, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. So before we get into your little technique on how you find out if a girl is crazy or not, where'd you meet the girl you want to call today? What's her name?
Her name's Virginia, but she also goes by Ginny.
Okay.
And met her on Tinder.
All right.
Well, there you go. Crazy.
That's not what. Then he would also be crazy. If everyone on Tinder's crazy, then they're all dating crazies dating
I think
crazies.
that's what's happening right now.
Well, that's fine.
All right. So you said in your email that you have like a standard first date that's kind of a test for people you go out with. What did you guys do?
Yeah, so we went to coffee, and some people might think that's kind of boring, but I think you can tell a lot by what someone orders for coffee. And if it's like a grande iced sugar-free vanilla latte with soy, they're probably a high-maintenance person. I mean, maybe they're lactose intolerant, but
So wait, you're judging people based on their coffee drinks?
a little bit, yeah. I think you can get a good read for personality. Like,
Okay.
Oh, I think you can. I mean, anytime I've been at a coffee place and there's someone just arguing about like it's not 124.5 degrees, I'm like, that person is way too high strung.
Absolutely.
I want to know what the best coffee drink a date can order in your mind.
just coffee. Just a hot coffee.
Okay.
You
Just
don't
shows
think
low
that means
maintenance,
that
I guess?
they're boring or basic?
I mean, you could do whatever you want with it at the little prep bar, but that's your own prerogative.
I just don't understand. If you're just getting coffee, why go to a coffee shop? You can make that at home.
Well, it's fun. I mean, I don't think many people get asked to coffee dates anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
About the environment, right?
So
I'm
what
guessing Virginia, who you went on a date with, passed your test because you want to call her for another date?
Yeah, she just got a regular latte.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
sexy.
that's more than just coffee. I thought you were talking just black. Okay.
And how was your actual date with her?
It was fun. Another thing I did, I bought 2 little bottles of Bailey's for us and brought it to the coffee place.
What? So wait,
Okay.
you're going to a coffee shop and trying to still get drunk?
That's awesome. I like
It's
that.
not. Just go to a bar. I don't understand you.
No, because the bar doesn't have good coffee. At least go to a coffee shop. You know, you get the best of both.
All right. The alcoholic in the room knows what it's up.
Yeah, I know what's up.
So did you guys drink the Baileys or?
Yeah, she actually wanted some,
Okay.
which, I mean, that's a good clue.
Okay.
And everything went well, and we were discussing what we like, our hobbies and everything, and I actually have something in common with her grandpa. I collect campaign buttons from all over the world.
Really?
And, yeah. And I was like, I'd love to see his, and
Wow.
she wanted
Wow.
to see mine.
Is that the reason you want to
Yeah.
call her? Or do you just want to meet her grandpa so you guys can compare campaign buttons?
Yeah, I'm using her for a grandpa. I actually have one of Fidel Castro from way back when in like the early 50s.
Is that your most prized button?
It is.
Cool. Is it worth a lot of money?
I have no idea. I haven't checked that out.
It's priceless.
You're not doing it for the money, you're doing
Yeah.
it for the love. I get
Okay.
it.
They actually don't allow Castro's face on any pins in Cuba, so it's pretty rare to find one, and I have one.
That's cool.
I know, right? I mean, how many people do you know that have Fidel Castro campaign buttons?
You're the only one.
Yeah. I don't know many Fidel Castro fans, so
Well, I'm not saying I'm a fan. I'm
Okay.
just, I have his button.
That turn her on?
Did that turn around?
You know, it could have. 'Cause she wanted to come over and see it.
Oh, she
so you
did.
went to your house
No
after the
way.
coffee date?
We did, yes.
Wow.
Okay, so things were going real well. How was that?
I mean, this is where it gets kind of wonky for me. She was at my place, and she hadn't been checking her phone or anything when we were getting coffee, but then she was just pretty much always on her phone when she was at my place, and I was like, is everything okay? And she said a friend of hers was having a meltdown, and that she needed to go and would like to reschedule the whole Castro viewing. But it's now been over a week, and I'm only getting kind of short, cold texts back, and that's why I'm here. I'd like your help figuring out what to do next.
What was your sense on the meltdown? Was it an excuse or did you believe her?
I couldn't really get a read for it.
Okay.
Yeah, but the fact that she's not really being responsive to you sounds
Right.
like she might have just used an excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of a classic one, too.
Yeah, can you think of anything weird that happened?
No, other than everything that she was already down to do.
You don't have any other strange collections in your house, right?
Little collection of dust, but
Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Great, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, a lot of guys will try to impress girls they're on a date with their car or their nice Rolex watch, but not Kyle, who's on the phone for a second date update today. He tries to impress women with his vintage political campaign buttons. He's crushing it at retirement homes for sure. And that's exactly what happened on his first date. He met a girl named Virginia on Tinder. They went out for coffee and then went back to his place because he brought up during his date that he collects vintage political campaign buttons. And she said, oh, my grandpa does too. And so he wanted to show her some of his. They went to his place. Then she said she had an emergency and had to leave, and he hasn't really heard from her since. So we're going to try to get her on the phone and find out why.
And for the record, if it's the political campaign buttons that turned her off, she's lame. Like, it's cool when people have really interesting, quirky hobbies.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on your side. That's all I'm saying.
If you guys want to ever come by and see them yourself, I'm happy to let you in and show you around.
Yeah.
I support you, but not that much, maybe.
Tweet me. Maybe I'll hit you
Okay.
back. All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Virginia, please?
This is she.
Hey, Virginia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who did you say that you were?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show. Have you ever heard it?
No.
Okay. You got any friends that have heard it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
You ever Google it? No, probably not. Okay, I'll just get to the point. It's a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning, and we got an email about you from somebody who does listen to the show.
Wait, what? You got an email about me?
Yes, we do a segment on our show. It's called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after or wanting to see them again, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email about you from a dude named Kyle.
What the hell?
I know, that's what I said, right? The hell?
I guess I don't understand what's happening.
So Kyle emailed us because he told us about your date. He said that he really enjoyed going out with you, but now it's pretty obvious that you don't want to see him again. And he wanted us to talk to you and see if we can find out why. Does that make sense now?
Yeah, this is just like really weird.
You mind telling us about your date?
I don't really know what to say. Like,
It sounded like, I mean, from his description, that you guys really hit it off at coffee and that you went back to his place, which is always a good sign that you were interested to some degree during the date.
yeah, how do I put this? He's the kind of guy that like you think he's one way, but then you find out that he's just a completely different person.
Okay. Can you explain in a little more detail for us? He sounds like a pretty mild-mannered guy. I mean, he said he collects political campaign buttons.
Yeah.
You don't usually call those guys wild and crazy, you know what I mean?
Maybe just start with like what you thought he was to begin with.
I don't know. I thought he was like a normal, nice guy. Maybe I should have picked up on there were signs like he brought like airplane alcohol bottles to a coffee shop. I thought he was trying to be like fun, but it was. I guess that's a red flag. Probably I should have noticed.
Oh, I thought that was
There.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you drink a lot in your life, Jose, so maybe it is a red flag if you don't want to date a heavy drinker.
Touche.
Yeah, that was like I guess the first weird thing. But we went back to his place, and I had to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to his bathroom, and there was a syringe just like laying out on the counter.
Wait.
And then I walked by his bedroom on the way back, and there was another syringe on his bedside table.
Okay. So you think that he's a bit of a partier.
Yeah, and then we were looking at this button collection that he has, which was cool, but then there was like a knock at the door, and he went to answer it, and this guy was there, and they like barely said hello to each other. The guy just like handed him a bag, and he was like, cool, thanks, man, and then he closed the door.
What?
Huh.
So this guy, you think he's in? Whoa.
So is that what you're saying? You're saying that you think Kyle is like a like a big drug user, or?
I don't know. I don't know what he's into, but it was clear to me that he was into some obviously bad stuff, and so I just faked a conversation with my friend.
Okay. It's a pretty big jump, though, that you're making.
I'm just saying, look at the evidence. And if he's dealing with some issues or something, that's his own battle, but it's not something I personally want to get involved in, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not into doing heroin on a first date?
Baileys and heroin.
Jeez. What a prude.
Yeah, no.
No. All right. Well, wouldn't you like to find out what all that stuff was about?
Not really. I mean, I feel like my instincts are pretty dead on.
Think about it, though. If he was a drug dealer, he wouldn't contact us.
I don't know that.
Yeah, and I don't know that either because there's a lot of people who listen to the show that do drugs and are drug dealers, so they probably could contact us. But I was going to say, Virginia, the best way to find out is probably just to ask him, and he's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to him.
Okay, it's a little too late. Kyle, are you there?
Yeah, hi. This has been a huge misunderstanding.
Okay.
The syringes are for insulin. I'm a diabetic.
Oh, sure.
Are you serious? I mean, I can't believe you thought I was a drug addict.
There were syringes in multiple places around your apartment, and a guy came to your door that you barely spoke to.
The knock at the door was an Amazon delivery, and I'm not going to talk with him and get to know him.
I didn't even think of an Amazon guy dropping off stuff. I automatically thought some dude was dropping off drugs to you.
Wait, what about you had cleaning products all over your apartment, and I went home and I Googled that, and it said that sometimes drug dealers use cleaning products to make their stuff or whatever.
No. I cleaned my house earlier that day from top to bottom. I just didn't put them away.
That's a big assumption to go from cleaning products to meth lab.
Well, I wouldn't have started there, but there's 10 other signs. There's just too many red flags, Kyle. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you still don't believe him?
You brought alcohol to a coffee date. What? You can't get through your day without...
I can very much get through my day. That was just to, have some fun on a coffee date. You gotta believe me. This is crazy. I'm not Walter White.
I'm not trying to judge you at all or your lifestyle, but I watch a lot of documentaries. I just feel like I know my instincts are right here.
If he could produce a medical card that says that he is diabetic, would that be good enough for you?
I don't need to produce a medical card to be believed. You just got to trust me. I mean, I'm a diabetic.
I don't have to trust you, and I really honestly don't trust you. I've seen it a million times. You lure me into your apartment, you get me high on drugs, you try and sell me out to prostitution.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Damn, Kyle.
You're a pimp too.
I had no idea you were into so many. You're really a drug dealer. You're human trafficking. You're doing all that.
I'm not.
I thought you were just an innocent dude who wanted coffee and likes to collect buttons. But
this is insane.
Damn, I was wrong.
Not this one.
Women that don't read the room can get involved in some messed up stuff. I'm not interested.
But Virginia, I mean, come on. You've watched too many true crime documentaries. On this case, I think, why would he contact us if he was ready to do all this illegal, shady stuff? He'd be a horrible criminal who would have gotten caught already.
I don't know, but I'm sure it'll make a really interesting documentary, and I'm not interested in being a part of it.
This is crazy. I don't know what else I could have done. I mean, I'm a diabetic.
Have you ever done hard drugs before, Kyle?
Not.
Look at that pause.
Yeah, now I'm pretty sure she's right.
You could drive a truck through that pause.
Oh my God.
Virginia, would you like to go on a second date with Kyle? We'll pay for it.
Absolutely not. No.
No.
I'm not getting a second date because she thinks I'm a drug dealer?
Yeah, a drug dealer who's going to get her high and prostitute her. Kyle?
I'm a diabetic who likes collecting campaign buttons. Is that risky?
I'm not buying it, dude. You better start covering your tracks more if you're going to try and pick up some chicks on the street and sell them out.
Yeah, sounds like a perfect front to me, Kyle.
What?
Dude,
I'm
we're
sorry,
all going to
man.
be sorry when we see his mugshot one day, though.
Look, maybe everything you're saying is true. Maybe you are a diabetic and they were just cleaning products, but I'm just not willing to take that risk with my life. This is it's my life.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yikes.
All right.
Good luck hiding under your blanket at home.
Okay. Well, Kyle, sorry, no second date, but it sounds like actually you might want to be thankful about that.
Wow.
All right, can I go now?
Yeah, go now. Be safe.
Yeah, run.
It's dangerous out there. We'll see you later, Virginia.
Bye.
Hey, Kyle,
Yeah.
I didn't not expect it to go down like that, man. I'm sorry.
I guess I need to hide my syringes better.
Yeah, hide your syringes better. I remember you said earlier we could come check out your campaign button collection.
Yeah.
Now that we know a little more about you, I'm more interested in coming over to check out the other stuff you got lying around.
Oh,
Okay,
come on.
hit me up.
Jubal wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on down. I'll give you the big drug tour.
Yeah, you can tell he's totally a drug addict. I'll give you the big drug tour.
Brooke and Jubal.